Dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain. Hey guys, it's Fox here with another video, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we dropped off our sword here at the smithy, and while waiting, we went over and saved Romani Ranch from aliens. So in this episode, now that it is dawn, and he said our sword would be finished by dawn, we're gonna visit them and see how our sword's doing. Alright. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? Alright, your Kokiri sword has been straightened and forged into a razor sword. This new sharper blade is a cut above the rest. Use it up to 100 times without dulling its superior edge. Yeah, it's a much more powerful sword than our Kokiri sword, but we can only use it 100 times. Now keep in mind that after you use this 100 times, the blade will lose its edge and will return to its original sharpness. Now here's the secret. If you bring me gold dust before the sword loses its edge, I'll be able to make it the strongest sword around. Got that gold dust? So, if you remember in the last episode, we also competed in the Goron racetrack, got first place, and won some gold dust. How convenient. Oh, a customer. Gabora, fetch our customer some coffee, quickly. Now then, I know I've changed his accent, whatever. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Hey, now that's a mean joke. Your sword has already been reforged into a razor sword. Unless, do you want me to make your sword stronger? To do that, I'll need gold dust. Do you have any? Yes, we do. Why, if it isn't gold dust, and it's even top quality, why, even if I use it to reforge a sword, there'll still be some left. Alright, just for you, I'll do this for free, but don't tell anyone. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'll be straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. Right, so now we have lost our gold dust, but that's alright because we also have lost our sword. But that's alright because we have our Zora mask and we have these awesome blade fin things that we can shoot out of our arms as boomerangs, and we're so special. So yeah, it's amazing. So what we're gonna do now is head back to Great Bay and continue what we were doing there. If you remember, when we left off at Great Bay, we were going to investigate what was going on with, well, if I can select it, there we go, what was going on with Lulu, and because we had learned that her eggs were stolen from her. So yeah, we're gonna try to uncover this. Now something I want to do real quickly is swim off here. And we wash up on shore. Yeah, how great. And we want to come in here, back to the first part of Zora's domain. I mean Zora's Great Bay Coast, same thing. And I want to come over here to this building, which, by the way, was a stage in Super Smash Bros. Melee. So we can come up here, and as you see, there's actually another owl statue here. Now, see what I just did? How I jumped up there like that? You don't have to do that. You can just climb up here like this. In the Japanese version of Majora's Mask, you could not climb up. You had to do that Zora dive thing. Now, luckily, I'm pretty decent at it, but it was required for that, and some people aren't. So, yeah, just something worth noting. And I don't have my sword. Crap. Okay. Well, we won't be able to activate that owl statue yet, unfortunately, because I forgot I need my sword. But what we can do is come up here and meet an old friend. Yeah. So, let's see what he has to say. What's this, green clothes, white fairy? So could you by chance be Force Fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I think I'm the same as you, sir. Force Fairy. Alas, though I'm already aged, I no further come to me yet. My father told me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle's a very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I'm standing waiting for you, you've seen all this stuff before. I'm going to buy your Great Bay map. Yippee! And we get the map of Great Bay. Well, call again. Tingle, tingle, coolaloo, bah! Is this thing? Don't scale. Whatever. Okay, all stuff we've seen before, but now we have a map of Great Bay. Awesome. So now we only have this eastern region clouded off. Right. We also have the map in the bottom right-hand corner. So what we want to do now is turn into Zora. Oh god, that sounded like I was drowning. There's a couple of buildings over here that I kind of ignored at first, so let's go check those out. I like the sunflare effect, I just noticed it. They were there during the alien attack. Like the aliens were gleaming off that sun effect, but I like it. It's a nice touch. This is a spider house. If you remember, I briefly mentioned one in... There was one in Woodfall. We're not gonna do anything with this yet. I'm gonna do both of the Woodfalls. I'm gonna do both of the spider houses in one episode. It's gonna be like a giant speedy episode because that's another example of something I'm gonna speed up and just play music over. But there's some hearts here, by the way, if you need hearts. And a rupee. This house, though, is a bit more useful at the moment. This is the fisherman's hut, and he has a seahorse there.
Well, if it isn't Zora, how have things been going lately?
All the guys that go like, hey, hey, at the beginning, I give them that same voice.
Could you be coming to save me, cause you can't catch any fish? It's not good out there. Lately, I've been coming back empty-handed myself. Why, I was almost hoping to go. You're gonna come in to share with me.
Come over here and look at this seahorse. 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 Help me, please. Take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock.
Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I call it swimming around here just on Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which should be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you, on one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the
all about pictograph.
You have a pictograph of the female pirates?
That guy's such a pervert. He wants it.
What's his? I guess you don't have one after all. Well, technically, I do have a pictograph of a female pirate, but it's all blurry and it's not that great. The all-important face, I can't see it very well. So, he has a gigantic poster, a low-resolution picture, which he actually admits is low-resolution, even though it's on 64, of a Garuda pirate, but he wants a good one that we need to take with our pictograph. So, sometime if we see any Garuda pirates, I can't talk. If we see any Garuda pirates, we should take a picture of them. Yeah, a bit strange because they're probably gonna be trying to kill us. Now one more thing I want to do that I forgot to do last time we were in Zora Hall is check Lulu's room. We went through each of the band members, but after Evan's room, I decided to end the episode for some reason. There's actually one more room that we hadn't been to. So, let's quickly go check that out. Get away from me. And once we come into this room, it's going to give us some hints of what to do next. Go into the mouth of the fish. Okay, so now that we're here, we want to go to... Well, we can go ahead and swim here because it's just right here. Ouch. And there's a person here. Looks like he's trying to look through the door. Shut up, I'm busy right now. Oh, I mean, Cal, you caught me. Lulu's been looking kind of weird lately. I was worried. It's not like I was spying on her or anything. I'm not some kind of weirdo or some sort of slimy fish or anything. Yeah. I just remembered that I have to be somewhere. What time is it? Yeah, I have to be there, like, now. See ya. And he runs away. Right. I find it funny how he was spying on Lulu when she's not even in here. It's just a business scrub in here, which I've always thought was really weird. Why is there a business scrub in Lulu's room? Anyway, not the point. Lulu has an amazing room with no bed, but she has, like, double seashell couches and a seashell table, and stuff like that. So the importance in here is, this place looks a bit messed up, and we've got a scimitar here. That's a bit strange. Lulu's diary. It has been 2 days since I have lost my voice. I don't want Mikau to know, so I talked to Evan about it.
He recommended that I take the eggs to the Marine Research Lab to have them checked. I think he will take them right away. Such a terrible thing has happened today that I don't even know where to begin writing. I heard a sound late at night, and when I opened my eyes, I saw strangers in my room. I tried to fight, but they were able to steal my precious eggs. It seems I lost consciousness after that. Today, I told everything to Mikau, the one person whom I didn't want to know about it. At first, I was too embarrassed and too sad to say anything. And with the words that Mikau said at the moment, I felt that all hope had been lost. But please, Mikau, I'm begging you, don't do anything rash. So someone came and attacked her, and stole her eggs. There's also a sword in here, a pirate sword. I wonder if there's a connection between the pirates that the guy wanted us to take a picture of and the pirates that attacked her. Oh yeah, there is. So, we're gonna leave now. Let's just go out the... or not do that. Let's go out the back entrance. Back to where Lulu is. And we're gonna head to the Pirate's Fortress and see what we have to do there. Now, the Pirate's Fortress is kind of hidden. I really can't recall where the clue is to tell you where to get into the Pirate's Fortress. But I know how to get there, so we're just gonna, even if we are even if we are skipping a couple of steps, let's just go ahead and make our way there. While being a dolphin and bumping our head on the ocean water like a freaking dolphin thing. So if we come over here, there is a giant metal thing that looks a bit suspicious. So what you want to do is come... I went too far. You want to come over around here. And you see that there are some things here. Now, the map kind of gives away which one it is. If you look at the map, there's a passage. If you look straight ahead, there's a passage. Well, it's this one. So go ahead and just slam against that, and there's a hole in here. So if we go in here, it's got an awesome song. This is the Pirate's Fortress. Alright, this is where they're holding the eggs to Lulu, so we need to get her eggs back. Now, there's several ways you can go about doing this. You want to get over there to where that diagonal incline is. You can go underwater and hide as a Zora, but we went a couple of steps ahead and got the stone mask. The stone mask, if you remember, makes you invisible to most enemies. That includes people as well, so the Gerudos will not see you. They have a line of sight similar to the Dekus back in the Deku Palace, so if you get in their line of sight, they're just going to throw you out back to... oh, there's Skullfish here, by the way. They're going to throw you out back before we hit that board thing. You could get on their boats, actually. I mean, you can get as close as you want with the stone mask on. As long as you don't take it off, you'll be fine. Or if you don't attack them, I think that's something else that'll kind of signal them that you're an enemy and you're there. But you're pretty much invisible with this on. So when you come up here, you're going to want to take your Goron mask out. Now don't switch right away, especially if there's a guard nearby. But up here, there is another switch. One of these Goron switches that we saw a whole bunch in Snowhead Temple, and that's going to open up that gate. So we're going to quickly get out of our Goron form and switch to Zora and dive in the water. Now there are several chests here that you can see on the map. If you don't have the map, it's much more difficult to find them because nothing really hints you towards them. It's just rupees, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I think they're all red rupees. So, got a red rupee, return of rupees. You're gonna find, for some reason, in Great Bay, there are so many chests with red rupees. I don't know what it is. Anyway, the second one is over here, with yet again a red rupee. It'd be better if they were purple rupees. And the last one is over here by the entrance we actually want to go into. So that's nice and convenient. And another red rupee in here, I believe. And I am right. Yay. Okay. So, like I said, the entrance is up here. You don't want to hit your head on that. And that was a pretty awesome entrance. And now we're inside. So this is where you're really going to take advantage of the underwater gameplay with the Zora. And I went over a couple episodes ago of how fluent the controls are and how good it feels, and I still stand by that. I mean, it's honestly, I mean, maybe it's not the prettiest underwater, but in my opinion, it's definitely one of the best as far as controls and just movement in general. So in here we have a chest with a red, yep, another red rupee. Yeah, really. Anyway, yeah, underwater controls, really awesome. Because, you know, if you think about it, most underwater, you know, either it makes you slow, or it makes you, or there's like a time limit or something, or you're really limited to how you can swim around and stuff like that. It's just a lot better in this game. I mean, they really pulled it off well, and this is the only game where they've really done that. I mean, you have an entire form really just for swimming underwater. So I like it a lot. That's one of the reasons that the Zora form is my favorite. So these things here are actually mines. If you hit their spikes, they will explode, so you probably shouldn't do that. And in here is another red rupee. Yeah, so many red rupees. And in here, oh my god, it's a heart piece. I want it. Why did they imprison the heart piece? It didn't do anything. So we need to get that heart piece out, which is actually fairly simple. You want to turn into a Goron, and as a Goron, you can Goron punch these things open. And over here, there is a big group of them, which you just want to punch. And there is a switch over here. I believe it's a time switch, so you want to hurry and come in here to get your piece of heart. Hooray. And as you can see, the door closed behind us. So, luckily there's a switch inside the cell to open it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but whatever. Nintendo logic. And there's some more pots over here. Pots, barrels is what I meant. 5 rupees. We're constantly getting red rupees worth 20, so 5 isn't really much for us. Alright, I think that's it for any secret stuff in here. You don't want to do what I just did. You want to shoot that switch with your... Well, I guess you could do it with your bow, but, I mean... You're pretty much a Zora for this entire part until, well, something happens. I don't want to... I'm trying not to spoil it as much as possible. But, anyway. You can hit that with your boomerang thing and open up that gate. Again, be careful with the mines, they'll hurt you. They won't trigger anything, like I'll just show you. It just gave her half a heart, and this is actually timed, I forgot about that. So, yeah. Okay, here you have more mines. You have to go around them, don't swim under them. Something I didn't mention, that orange looking stuff, that, like, I can't think of the word. The grate with the water flowing air stuff, it can push you out back into where we first had that Goron switch thing, so you don't want to fall on those. And I accidentally stepped on the switch, not bad. And we want to stand on this grate and shoot that, and that was like perfect timing. And that'll bring us up to here. Go ahead and jump down. Some arrows. Let's see anything worth over here. There's a pot with a Deku nut. How nice. Alright, there's a closed door here. 3 hearts, not bad. And there's a ladder, which is pretty much the only thing we can do in this room, so let's head in here. Or up here, I should say. And there is a telescope. So, this is the main area of the... I want to say Gerudo's Fortress. Wrong game. Of the Pirate's Fortress. And, well, technically, wouldn't it still be Gerudo's Fortress? But, yeah, it would. Whatever, okay. This is the main area. Something you want to look at when looking through this is those doors. Each of those doors lead to one room. They're not all connected. They're not connected at all, actually. You have this central room here, and then you have these doors that each lead to a single room. And those rooms have the eggs in them, so that's a very important thing. There may be some more doors, like on our side, I'm not sure though, so yeah. So anyway, I'm going to leave off here. I think now is probably a good time, so in the next episode we're going to be getting our first Zora eggs, and continuing with this Pirate's Fortress area. Yay. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.